Hi, this is Ross at International Medcom. Today we're going to look at using the Wizkers Chrome App within the Chrome browser to view radiation data from your IMI Onyx Geiger counter. So we're starting off here. Today we're on a Mac in the Chrome browser. So to add Wizkers, we're going to go to the settings and add an extension. So we're going here to Chrome settings, and over on the left you go to extensions, scroll all the way to the bottom left. You'll see Get More Extensions field, and it's Wizkers. Then we have free add here, so it's added, and this is showing up in the Google Apps launcher. So I'm going to close this for now, and I'll show you where that lives on a Mac. Close these related pages. And the launcher is going to end up here in app bar down at the bottom on a Mac, next to your Chrome browser icon. So here's your Chrome app launcher, and the Wizkers icon will be in there. So we're going to run Wizkers, and it's going to pop up in its own window. I'm going to go ahead and expand this to full screen. So this is the Wizkers interface. We're going to come up here to Instruments. You can see there are no instruments yet. Actually, I'm going to pop over here to Settings, and there's some things you can change here. I'm going to enable the debug interface, which will show up in our window. That can be useful. So once you do that, you go back to Instruments. We're going to create a new instrument, so we select Add Instrument. We're going to give it a name that we recognize. Onyx 123 today, and we select our instrument, which is an Onyx. There are other options such as the USB Geiger counter, which will allow you to use the USB inspector once we release that through this app, so you can log and view your data from an inspector. But there are also other types of third-party test equipment here that you can select that make this a pretty useful app for viewing various kinds of data. So we select the Onyx. I'm going to select our serial port. On the Mac, it's almost always at the bottom here is dev tty.usb serial, and then the last part varies depending on your instrument attached. So we select our port. On a Windows machine, you'll select the COM port here. We're going to leave this as it is. You can play with that later. Then you save your instrument. You might have seen the flash over here of the green button that said success. That tells you, usually it lingers there for a while before coming to this screen. But I saw it was green, and this shows us our instrument name that we just created. This will be our raw data stream down here, which we enabled in the settings. So let's go ahead and enable our Onyx. Takes a few seconds, turns green. You start seeing counts per minute here live. You have your microsieverts. You have the duration of this session. In Wizkers, you have your max and min CPMs through this session, then a unique device tag that I've given it, which is this Onyx serial number. On the graph here, you can see CPM and your average count. Black is your average, brown is your CPM, and timestamp down here. You can see this live data streaming down here in the window, and you can scroll through, and I think you can stretch this box. Oh yeah, here we go. You can change the size of this box. So that's the basics of the Wizkers Chrome app. This will run on any platform that can run the Chrome browser. So you can run it on a Linux machine, Windows, Mac. It's not yet available for iOS or Android, but it's being worked on. So enjoy, and if you have any questions about this, feel free to contact us at customercare@medcom.com.